So, we made it to offlane day 3. This is Yrel. This is one of the strongest offlaners in the game, period, at the moment. With the upcoming changes, we'll see if she remains on that throne or where things go for her from there. She is a bruiser, not to be confused with a main tank, which a lot of people still seem to struggle with. Those class changes can't come soon enough. But part of the reason that Yrel is so good is that she puts out a really awesome amount of damage, and she can drop that down all by her lonesome, making sure that enemies in the back line get nice and harassed when your backliners put out damage. So yeah, Divey Bruiser, real good lane clear, real good sustain, like holy fuck. The only thing she has trouble with is mana, so we'll get used to that as the time goes on, but we'll hop into this game here. It is a Blackhearts game. Please don't hate me for playing this. It was somehow in, I guess it's in the unranked draft rotation for some dumb fucking reason. But so is Warhead Junction, which is, I mean, at least I kinda like Warhead, right? I hate Blackhearts. God, I hate it. But we'll get in nonetheless, and there are a couple decent team fights on this map, so we'll watch the way those pans out and hopefully learn a couple things. So this map isn't exactly where I wanted to be playing an offlaner, because fuck this map, first of all, and secondly, this map really requires a strange laning setup, in contrast to every other map. Like this map is almost specifically designed to have a jungler, which is fucking weird, and I don't like it. I was gonna nab Illidan early on, but enemy team decided they wanted to get him first pick, which is fine, I guess. So I ended up taking Yrel and going into the bottom lane to do bottom lane things. So yeah, that's about how this is gonna go. Yrel in and of herself is a wonderful offlaner. I think even with the upcoming changes, she's going to be she's still going to be very good. Not only is she amazing in the offlane, she's really good in team fights for diving. And if you'll notice their team, you want to dive on people. And that is what I want to do with this hero when we get to that point eventually. A lot of this this video is going to be spent down here. Well, not a lot of it, but a good chunk of it. We're going to be up against Falstad because that Illidan, I believe, is just going to be doing camps. And, you know, honestly, it may have been the Artanis would have been a better idea to put down here, but they decided they wanted Birdman here, so I guess they're making better use of his horrible that way. He's, I don't know. The lane's weird because if you hit your E on Falstad, you get one auto attack on him, and maybe your Q, you're gonna deal a pretty substantial chunk of damage to him. That was just an E, and then he also got a shield, so he blocked an auto. Yrel's autos do not hit for nothing. They hit actually pretty fucking hard. Enemy team getting a couple kills in the top lane. I'm looking for this chest to pop up here because that's what, you know, you're supposed to do on this map, I guess. We're not a fast chest taker by any means. Falstad's coming up. He can't actually fight me for this, but I do want to try and get him to come in on me a little bit more. Like so. We're just going to make sure I got the free E ready to jump on him. Don't take any free damage that I have to. Oh god, I can't turn off the chat. This chat was a little bit salty. We'll see what anyone can do. It's fine. But the chest picked up, got the 5, easy enough. Falstead could never actually fight me for that, so I was taking the coins just by being near the chest, and had he stepped up, we would have just eat onto him, slapped him a few times with our autos, got our other abilities on him. He would have had to go away, and we still would have gotten the advantage. A lot of Yrel's healing is going to be in that queue, but it is also going to be in her autos, so if you're not used to auto attacking with this hero, get used to it. That is one of her biggest sources of damage, and sources of healing as well. With that level 1 talent, Murad's Insight, you get right now I think it's like 100 or so. Yeah, 150. That was pretty fucking nuts, considering our Q heals for about 350. So I saw Sonya in need of some assistance. Really? Camera's weird. I hate this fucking map. Like, not only is the bottom lane strange looking, it's... it's stupid. It's so stupid. And this map is in unranked draft. I haven't played it in fucking forever. Even quick match, I haven't come across this dumb thing. But we're here. Sonya's doing her best to do camps. We currently have 9. I turned in my 5 earlier because that was the smart thing to do, because nobody was at the turn in and it's not so hugely contested yet. Sonya's in my lane, so I could go do the camps, but why not let her do it since she's already got the coins. And then we got our 3-man in the top. It looks like they are rotating top and middle. I just stopped yawning. Fuck. Top and middle to get shit done up there. They're doing okay, but it is a Morales, a Zarya, and an Yrel that they're competing with. So we are down on the soak, mainly because, wow, he did take shield. He took the shield talent on his E. Or on his W. Sorry, that's stupid. He gets shield. Anyway, look at how much damage that did. There's Sonya for the gank. He should be dead because he eat into that. And he didn't die because he stopped going forward. I still have my W here to get out of danger. Pop, just like that. And now my E if I really need to jump away. So, we're golden. Another really good thing about Yrel, her huge fucking health bar and her 1 movement ability plus her heal plus her knockback makes her insanely difficult to kick. Going in for some body blocks, getting some heals, gotta let her go, can't go into the towers. Jumpy ass Illidan. There is Morales. This is where one of my big fuck ups comes in, because I was not hitting Morales there, I was hitting Zarya. Now I have to peel. Morales is saving Illidan because that's what Morales does, and I get blown up by Zarya, who's got a whole bunch of free energy because we were hitting her. And Morales got all the heals. So, fuck, basically, is what I was saying there, and what my team should be thinking. I don't know why Tyrande couldn't heal up the 2 tanks. I wasn't looking at her cooldowns, but I feel like if you're auto-attacking enough with Tyrande and you're in the right position, you should have just enough heals to keep up with any little skirmish going on. Enemy team hits 10 first, so there's only so much that we're going to be able to do. I just want to get over here and clear the... well, apparently I just wanted to punch Falstad in the face a little bit, and then push the giants into the tower. If you have the opportunity to displace giants like that, just push them into the towers. Towers kill them way quicker than most people. It's always nice to have help like that. Sonya on the bottom camp. Now we're looking at the bottom camp too. There are only 2 in the bottom right now, and there are 2 top and middle right now. So there's not much we have to worry about on this engage. Looks like it's 3-on-3 right now, but we're still not scared. Honestly, if I start jumping on this Morales, right now. Oh, and they get the camera. So, we're gonna leave. There's only so much we can do with that, especially without ult that we just got. Now that we've got them, I want to go in, pop the Ardent Defender. Well, that did not go the way that I wanted it to. Sonya did take a lead. It doesn't look like she used it, even though that would have been a wonderful position to use it. Trying to knock the Zarya back, get the team to focus on her, but that seems like a difficulty. There's the lead from Sonya, and Tyrande did not get the follow-up, but she did plop down Starfall, and nice and easy, our team runs that Morales down, and now we can get the cleanup on Zarya too. Falstad's not going to come in because he's a big old bitch. I'm just kidding. Because that's the smart play. You're not He found an Illidan. Illidan came down to help out. And this is still a 2 versus 4, so I don't know. Not sure what he was thinking. Oh, we have a turn in right now. We should get over to it, but I want to grab some mana first because we're drastically low, and if the enemy team decides to fight us, we need to be prepared to fight them back. Ta-da! This is how we turn in. Zarya with the stall. Knocking her back, and now my eyes are upon this Morales. So they should be killing Zarya. Thing is, she split off from the Morales. I was zoning the Morales basically though. That's what I was doing. Sonya using the leap on the Falstad, and then my E right on top of her. I am putting down armor with my E too, so when Sonya goes in or when Arthas is in, they're next to me, they're getting beefed up. We should not go. You'll notice the mana bars. Pretty big issue. Pretty recurring issue, honestly, in unranked draft and, you know, quick match. People don't pay attention to that blue bar. You don't much have to as Yrel because you can get free abilities like that one. I'm still just trying to keep Illidan away, which is fucking difficult. There goes Tyrande because she decided to turn around. And then here is another peel stun. Thank God Kael'thas with his fucking auto attacks showed up when he did. Otherwise I'd be a dead Arthas too. If Arthas had any mana, he would have been his E would have been active and Illidan would have been dead a lot sooner. But you know, you only have mana if you don't spend it all the time. Ugh. But I don't play this hero nearly as much as I ought to. She is a bruiser and typically a hero that I feel pretty comfortable on, to be honest with you. I like her kit a lot. I like the ability she has to just stand in things, like, hey, right there. And then heal up, and I just like the opportunities she creates. So, I have gotten a lot better at auto-attacking with her. I'm still not perfect. There are moments you need to jump. Alright. What is your plan? Jumping in. Gonna slap him once. Do him again. That's generally the easy combo for those isolated targets, or if you're ever in a duel. It's jump, auto attack, Q, auto attack, W, auto attack. Making things easy. The hardest part about Yrel, I think, though, is mastering that auto attack timing, because it is wonky as fuck. Just because it's slow. They made sure that it's worth it though. So as long as you don't cancel that shit, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna do plenty of damage. You're gonna hop in. You're gonna make people think, oh my god, it's Yrel, she can't kill me, and then they're dead. Ta-da! You've been space goated. I think I did make pretty good use of my the W as well in this game for peeling. I mean, Arthas can only do so much walking forward, but I had backup peels ready for our team when the time called for them, so it was pretty nice. Now that we're 16, we got the additional damage on our auto attack, so they're going to be hitting like a fucking truck for splash damage as well. So not only can we fight real hard, we can clear waves really easy. I'm looking at the enemy's team's turn in. They have 18 coins. They haven't turned any in just yet, so I was thinking they might try for it. Currently, there is only 3 on the map, 1 in the top lane. Hey, there we go. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Falstead thinks he's gonna get cheeky and get a single turn in. And he just may. Nope, my team showed up. We're looking for this fight. Illidan's still top. There's only so much he can do. He may try. Oh, he's got Metamorphosis. He doesn't. I don't know why this motherfucker picked Illidan. He's not gonna take the hunt. Still passing out armor as best I can. Tyrande is going to die because she stood still at the exact incorrect moment. But our team has got some pretty decent sustain among them, so who cares? I want to go for that. I still have this. Ta-da! It's like diving the fort is easy, but Falstead killed. Falstead killed her with that gust. Gust does not stop whirlwind. Oh man, good stuff, team. Luckily we were able to pick up all those coins even though we lost Sonya, so ta-da, easy turn in for us. I can get it by myself. Arthas is picking up the chest. Illidan's still pushing. He doesn't have the hunt, so I don't know why he is doing that. He needs to be with his team all the time and let Falstead do what he is currently doing. Hunt is a global ability, by the way, making it vastly more useful than Metamorphosis. I guess maybe he thought their comp made more sense for meta because of the medic, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all. He would yeah, I mean, I would still take the hunt for the Kael'thas. The Tyrande. We don't be working for free. Potentially the Sonya. I don't know if he could really fight her at any given moment. But if there's ever a Kael'thas or a Tyrande out in the lane by themselves, like they have been on occasion, he could just blow them up with the hunt. They're going in for a fight in the middle. We're trying to back up now. Oh boy, I did not get to pass out the armor soon enough. This fight is happening. I don't know. Sonya looked pretty dead there. Yep. We probably should have backed off once we got that that first kill. And then this Mutanus can handle me. No, he's just gonna give me a bunch of health back. Ta-da! We traded 3 for 2 there, lost all of our fucking coins. That's why the friendly team is complaining right now. Yeah, that's wonderful.
I must head back to base.
Yeah, you said things, and then when the kill happened, people decided to turn and go in. So I don't know what you guys are complaining about. This is fine though. We still have a fort up, so the objective will kill that. And then the waves are pretty easy for us to complete. So we'll be ahead on the XP game, or at least close enough behind that we can still catch 20 before the next fight is a necessity. Getting this camp to get the top lane all pushed out. I think the enemy team's going to go for that boss soon. Not that I think that is an especially good play, but there's Illidan. It's only worth so much.
by the light.
We still can't fight them with the 2019 people on the team still type into each other rather than soaking. Good stuff. Illidan can't come in on us, so we could have taken that fight there, but we didn't. Kael'thas is in the middle lane for some reason. I don't know. I'm just getting coins because nobody knows what they want to do. Good question. The coin? There it is. I did take the healing upgrade to my shield at 20. So not only is it going to heal me up, it's going to heal my teammates up a wee bit, which is going to be good. Yes, we can leave boss. It's fine. The boss sucks. On this map especially. Even if it gets that keep, it's not that big a deal. Sonya still has not picked a level 20 talent. I don't know what she's waiting on. Yeah. This fight in particular, I think, goes pretty well for us. For this reason specifically. Well, maybe it's the next one. No! Block some armor down on the back line. We're still going to lose to Rhonda. But, no, maybe that was the wrong fight. Enemy team cleaning our shit up because we couldn't kill the medic, the Falstad, or the people diving our backline. One of the downsides to our comp, there is no what number is Sonya? There she is. There is no defense for the backline if the front line goes all in, which is kind of what happened there. Me and Sonya got split off. It didn't stun the Morales with the leap, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but she missed the fuck out of that 60-second cooldown, which could have been Wrath of the Berserker, and just easy damage. But you know, I just play Sonya a lot, so that's not my professional opinion or anything. Don't take leap. 9 games out of 10, you should not take leap. But more to the point, the team got split there trying to dive. We didn't get enough done with our dive, and we didn't create enough pressure on the back line for the front line of the enemy team to peel back and make bad decisions. So that's why that team fight went the way that it did. And they do get better, I promise. I'm just going to clean up this boss. This boss sucks also. Not that it matters a whole lot because the wall's down already on the top lane. So we're still going to have to clear it. But even if we do lose that keep, it's not too big of an issue because any team fight on this map at this stage of the game with the objective the way that it is, and the I get hit by so much of this shit. It's like I'll hold the ability, just like if the boss gets done, I'm just gonna wait, and then see, look at that. Fucking asshole. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Like, if you'll notice, the buildings on the enemy side are just keeps. There's not much that they can do. They're actually fighting under a keep right now because they think they can end it, I'm guessing. Sonya landing the area crater nice and easy. Does not know how to hit the R button for me to get out though, which is another really stupid reason for taking leap. We're just dropping armor where we can, using the auto attacks to deal out the damage. Tower's still going hard on the enemy team because they didn't kill it before starting that fight, so fuck them. Now we have every ability to just run this down a lane and get the game back in our
Destroy this fort.
I would love to, but there are pretty huge waves coming in the top and the middle. Defense is necessary, so I am going to go back being the offlaner, being that someone needs to defend, and I have just the right amount of clear to do it. I don't know what the fuck that means. Get Aki. You need to get. Who knows? You just need to clear the catapults at this point. Can't have them dumping free damage on the core. But we're Yrel. We're past 16, so our gear is pretty freaking amazing. Look at that. I didn't need to stay there and clear those minions. I should have been on my mount running away already.
Fire that cannon, or I'll fire your skull.
Just still clearing catapults. Need somebody to go clear the top catapults, but Sonya's gonna start on the camp, which I guess is fine because that'll push back against the catapults too. So, whatever. There's some really just dumb decision making when you're not on a
Another triumph for the Alliance.
a voice, or when you're not in voice. You're not like you and your team aren't on the same page, basically. Like if you haven't got that, that is a huge fucking advantage, because in situations like this where nobody talks to each other except for, you know, arguing over text, there's no fucking way to tell people what to do and what needs to happen in win conditions. Zarya's super split off right now. Morale is dying in the area crater yet again, but our whole team getting hit by the bomb, or the gravitation surge. Illidan's super dead because he doesn't have a healer to keep him going. Zarya next up on the menu. She gained. Ta-da! The fights are just so easy once Morales is dead, even though Illidan has the Metamorphosis and the Stim Drone. Did he not take? What the hell, man? He has no idea what he's doing. 4 people dead. Really easy core call. I believe someone else on the team made this. I was thinking we might have to go get the chest, but obviously my brain was not looking at the core and their death timers. So this is the end of the game. Just putting armor on people to make sure the core doesn't get any lucky shots. And that is how we do it. The enemy team lost one too many team fights in the end, and came back to bite them because this is a snowbally as fuck map. And
MVP.
you're welcome, team. That's how we do it. I don't think I get a single vote either for playing as fucking good as I did. Anyway, let's take a look at those talents. There you go. In case you needed them. That's pretty standard build, I think, for Yrel. I took the Aldor Peacekeeper at 13. Yeah, dealing reduced damage on their Illidan, their Falstad, and their Artanis was pretty easy because we were, well, after the Morales is dead, it's pretty easy to drop Qs on those guys. They all have to be in decent range to get any of their damage done, so this is what I took at 13 to stop them from doing that. Yay! And then the heal, I didn't necessarily notice the heal. There was at least one team fight where I did pop this, and I saw a little bit. Yeah, I mean it healed Sonya a little bit. It didn't actually save her, I don't think. I mean, Leap put Morales in a cage a couple times, which is nice. So she died from that. In and of itself was, I guess, decent enough for that pick, but I still would have gone Wrath, because what? I mean, I guess this build is because you think that jungling, you're gonna do a lot on this map with this. I still wouldn't have done this though. I would have taken Poison Spear. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, and then Nerves of Steel, and the fuck is it? Ignore Pain. Just, she would live so much longer in those fights. She probably would have just free stomped the Morales, Zarya, just everybody. That's what I think. I mean that's the build that I use for Sonya. This isn't a Sonya video. This is a Yrel video. Um, the Yrel build doesn't really change. So there you go. Big takeaways from this are being more careful about dive. Obviously, the healer in all medic games is the priority target because she puts out stupid amounts of fucking heals for her team if left unchecked. So I did fall short on that a few times, which resulted in my death. And yeah, there was also a few times where I needed to pay more attention to my backline getting run over by their front line, which I did not do. I did have a couple good peel moments, but there were many more to be had, and I was not aware of them enough. So those are two struggles I have with this hero and her playstyle. But that is all that I have for this video. Day number 3, moving right along with these solo laners. Let me know what you think. Thanks for YouTubing, hanging out, doing what you do. If you have any ideas, feel free to throw them my way. Otherwise, I hope you have yourself a goat-filled day.